Hi everyone, I'm Megan and today I'll be doing a science experiment on density. The density of a liquid is the measure of how heavy it is based on the amount of that liquid that is measured. If you weigh equal amounts of two different liquids, the liquid that weighs more is more dense. To begin, I'll start by adding some water with food coloring to a glass. Next, I'll be taking some maple syrup and adding it to the same glass. I'll add a bit more water just to thicken the layer. Now, I'll add some oil to fill up the glass to the top. We'll now leave this for about 15 minutes so that all of the liquids settle. So it's been about 15 minutes, and as you can see, these liquids separate out into different layers because they are different densities and don't mix. Syrup has the highest density, so it sits on the bottom. Oil, which has the lowest density, rises at the top. Now we will try dropping different objects in to see what happens. If we drop a metal bowl in, you can see it sinks to the bottom because it's very dense. If I drop a grape, you'll see that it sinks through the oil and water but sits on top of the syrup. This is because the syrup is denser than the grape. Now, I have a plastic bottle cap. If I take this plastic bottle cap and drop it in, it slowly sinks through the oil and sits on the water. So the bottle cap has sunken through the oil and it sits on the water. Finally, if I take this piece of sponge and drop it in, it sits on top of the oil because the oil is denser than the sponge. Hope you've enjoyed this video. You can try dropping different objects in to different fluids to check their density.